Because one of the hardest feelings for a woman is the sense of lack of freedom. How can you find freedom in such an intensive process which demands so much devotion? What is freedom the way you see it? Like we learn from the wisdom of Kabbalah about the system of Abba and Ima, mother and father, and Saba and Savta, grandmother and grandfather, and what's beneath them and around, we learn that it is impossible to take care of the baby alone, but you need many relatives, closer, further away, but still, for them to participate in it. And everyone, as we learn in the wisdom of Kabbalah, has to take some kind of a burden that comes to him from nature. It's not that I'm the mother of this woman that gives birth, and then I can come there once every few days for half an hour to play with my grandchild. But I have to invest in it and so on. Also, with respect to the baby's father, the man, and his parents, and also not only the parents, but even further degrees. And it has to also be brothers and sisters from both sides. Everyone has to be here a bit more connected and investing in it. You called it as a part of the correction. Yeah, it's the part of the correction of each and everyone's soul, and therefore it's not good to avoid it. If I have an opportunity to invest my love in the newborn baby, then it's preferable to do, because by that I add correction to my soul that takes care of the correction of his soul. What does it exactly mean to add correction? It means that by that I advance nonetheless to a state of love thy neighbor as thyself that we have to achieve towards everyone. And maybe here we can't exactly see it because all in all I'm taking care of my cousin or my nephew or my grandchild or my little brother. But in the meantime, it's because otherwise I wouldn't have been connected to it. So this is how nature pushes me towards it. But actually, besides that, I have to see that it's a part of the correction. Many times you say that nature is acting in us, and call it instincts, doesn't matter. There are such names as Mother Nature, Mother Earth, comparing nature to a mother. Of course, we are in a closed system, very complex one, that's working on us in different forms, still vegetative, animate, and on people. And the whole process that we're undergoing, a very small part of it, can we all in all feel that we're actually going through it. But all in all, we're actually consciously undergoing a very small part of it. And all the rest, we're controlled by nature. Why is it called Mom, Mother Earth? Mother, because like you take care of your baby and you want him to grow and to achieve a good self-realization, the very same way we're treated by the general system in which we are. We're not aware of it. It's like your baby. He doesn't know what's going on with it. The great big world around him and where does everything come from, and he doesn't know. Instinctively, he cries, he yells, he smiles. Natural responses. That, all in all, his body acts out. And that's how we are too. We don't know the system we're in. We're really unconscious. with respect to the system, really like a baby. Only a baby gradually enters some kind of a consciousness, and he has some kind of a response, and he advances this way, and we still don't. The wisdom of Kabbalah was given to us for it, in order for us to start identifying how nature works on us, and how can we respond to it, and to respond correctly in order to advance correctly, develop correctly. Because it's also important for you, how does the baby respond? Now you're not looking at him, but you're looking at his body's responses, the natural responses. And later on, you'll start taking into account, why does he do it this way or another, maybe on purpose, maybe not, what's disturbing him. This comes later on in years. And afterwards, he'll have different goals of his own, that he wants to do things specifically so, arrange mom one way or another, having some free choice. And this is also how we have to grow. In the meantime, nature is taking care of us like a baby. We can't understand what does it want from us, and we can't do what we have to. We could say that we're falling behind. We had to come to know nature's language that's aimed at us in different ways a long time ago. And we see that your baby is getting only a good and nice attitude from you. And what we get from nature is not like a mom. Yeah, not like a mom. Because this mother, called nature, it wants to educate us for good. And we don't understand its language. And we don't understand nature's attitude. We don't want to acknowledge it. And this is why we're in confrontation with nature. And we don't want to acknowledge it as a mother. Because to acknowledge mother, it means that I'm listening, I want to know what's my relation to nature, how do I have to respond, what do I have to do, and so on and so forth. Meaning, we have a bad relationship with nature that's giving birth to us.